All right. First live stream here. Hopefully this is all working all right. Just want to send my roll here. All right. All right. Let's see here. First hole. Definitely don't want to get this one. First should be good. So we got some tough competition in here. Minus 28 is the leading score. Not very confident I'm going to beat that. Do my best. Keep my fingers crossed, but expert's tough. Let's see where we're at. All right, start with the perfects. Ooh, ugly. That was a lucky roll out of there. Definitely noticing there's a little bit of lag between what's going on my phone and what I'm seeing on my YouTube page, but hopefully it's all close enough. I believe I overshot that last one like that. Luckily, it really doesn't matter. Still can definitely get there. Tricky shot. No, birdie, hole one. Ooh, close. Nice shots. Nice shot indeed. So I'll be going through and forfeiting any shootouts just for a matter of time. I could probably use the coins, but if I start getting down to where I know I'm not going to place very well, I might start taking the shootouts. But let's hope for the better that I'm going to place highly and the coins won't matter. Okay, let's see here. Hole number 2, we're going to pull out the old Cataclysm. I'm real sad on this hole I didn't have more Berserkers or Earth Balls to attempt going long and see where it lays me. You know, in the earlier rounds, I just didn't have them to spare. So I'm unfortunately going to have to play this hole the only way I really know how. I think it should be okay if we just slightly underpower. Man, that great like sailing. It's actually a pretty good shot, but we'll take it. Not 100% sure I'm going to reach with the Titan, but I think so. You know, my Cataclysm definitely has more reach than the big dog does. Only a couple yards, but still. And then I've got more wind than I had in the pro round. So I'm hoping the 2 will account for any distance difference from the blue marble. Oh yeah, no problem. Whew. Thought the backspin would save me. Damn. Definitely not where I want to be. Bunker shots under pressure, never fun. Alright, so don't really need to account for too much wind. Just move it up just a touch. And then because it's an uphill shot, move it forward just a touch. Hopefully, that's it. Good save, good save. Really thought I was going to take a birdie there. Go ahead and forfeit. Good luck, my friend. Alright, we want to definitely rid ourselves of the Cataclysm. I think we're going to actually go with the Guardian here. Yeah, par 3. This wind is kind of nuts. Pretty much the only time I don't like tailwinds on a par 3. Looking like I'm going to get a replay for this rematch. Up time, alright. Really wish I would have kind of tapped into understanding this game a little deeper earlier. You know, I had a shot to win some of these Christmas balls, the Halloween balls. I started just before Halloween, maybe a month or two before, so I wasn't very good at that point. And I'm not expecting to have won balls from that, really. By Christmas, I could have. I would have just sat and learned like I did over the past few months. Ball management is just as important as coin management. If you want to have any chance at winning any tournaments, you really should be saving balls that are worth saving. You know, like I see people using an Easter ball or something like that in regular tour play. I don't know what they're doing. Hands are a little sweaty. I'm getting kind of a funky feel to the control on the game. A little nervous. Got a high score to beat this time. I just recorded a minus 26 on my pro round yesterday, and it's still currently in first. So, you know, a really big part of me wants to get 2 badges for this tournament. my rookie account, I'm probably going to end up in 5th or 6th or something like that. Last I saw, I was in 4th, so I dropped from the podium. But rookie's hard because you get a lot of players up there that should not be playing rookie, and they still just keep playing it. I don't know if it's, people are afraid to move forward. They can't play with the wind. Probably my biggest guess. A lot of people don't learn how to properly play the wind, and they can't really progress past tour 6 or play any tournaments from pro on because they just don't know what they're doing. I know a big part of it is a lot of people can't manage the coins, and 100K is like crazy talk to them. Go get my sniper here for this par 4. So far, I'm playing about, what you'd call a perfect score. You're birdieing the par 3s and par 4s, and you're eagling the par 5s. Not making any exceptional shots, no albatrosses, no eagles on a par 4. Just a good, solid round, which gets you a negative 24 in this one. And I don't even think that's going to make top 10 here. So definitely need to sink 1 or 2 shots. Preferably like 3 or 4 to allow myself a little breathing room. So one thing I don't like about playing my tournament late like this, usually I play all 3 of them pretty quickly. And, not even half the people are done. So there's not as big of a pressure because you don't really see all the high scores. Granted, you still want to get the same best score you can, but, pressure is real and it exists. When you know the score you have to beat, when you see it is up there already and not just well, somebody could beat this, there's a little pressure. Don't want the money ball here. What am I doing? Go with Kingmaker. Good. Right where I like to be. Like I said, if you've watched me before, I don't like overplaying this. I prefer the line when you're more to the left side here of this fairway than on the right side. Personal preference. There's no real right way to play a hole. As long as you can get the score you're looking for consistently and consistently play that way. There are some holes where there is one best way, that's not avoidable. There are holes like that. But many holes, you can take 3 or 4 different angles at the hole, and it'll all account to be about the same difficulty. I feel like it's most true in their par 4s. Par 5s, there tends to be the one best way to go to get there into. But the par 4s, it seems to be like 3 different lines every time. That'll all be looking at about the same. Hate grades. Close. Still just one viewer, huh? Well, glad you're here watching. Nice if we can get a couple others in here at least before this is over. Hoping this way of doing this works out better than my last two videos. For whatever reason, the way I had recorded it, the video was funky on YouTube, where it was kind of like only half of the screen or something like that. So I'm hoping this works right so that, you know, if you turn your phone landscape, you see my little box the way it's supposed to look. Hoping the audio is good as it's going to be. I need to get a microphone. I apologize. Just using the old built-in microphone on here. All right, need the Guardian. Need something special to happen. There's a lot of holes left, but need a couple nice shots here. Hole-in-one's always at the, you know, back of my mind, even on crappy hard holes like this one. Oh, let's see. It's kind of a hasty measurement. I hope it's okay. Right where I wanted it, basically. Sometimes it can be tricky getting that measurement in quick when you make it. Like, you know, I was checking the distance on my club to see if I was at max and switched over to my driver, which has no backspin, so I had to go back and reset my backspin. Don't use the Guardian very often. Good club for when you need to stop the ball in a weird situation like this hole. But I really feel like, you know, for regular tour play, it's not the right club. It just lacks the ball guide and no topspin, which can kill you. There's times you really need that topspin. Another birdie. But onto eagleable, or I'm sorry, an albatrossable par 5. Really butchered this hole last night. On the back 9, ran it too far into the fairway. I had the blue marble out, so I was between clubs. and had a really awkward lineup. Ended up going into the drink. Not the kind of drinks I like. Okie doke. So for anybody that, happens to watch this now or in the future, if there's anything you'd like to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm happy to put out videos of things people might be interested in learning or interested in seeing, even if it's just something silly. Prefer to be teaching, though. I feel like this game is definitely more fun the more competition you have, the more people that are out there that are actually decent at playing the game, better matchups are going to be and the more fun everyone's going to have. Go ahead and open my pin chest here and see if we got anything worth taking a break for. Ooh, Apache, Rocket, Saturn. Ooh, an Endbringer. That's nice. Wish it was more than one, but I'll take it. Might as well. Don't you love how they give you the maxed upgrade cards more than everything else? Alright. I do really like this hole. This is probably the single hole I've albatrossed most out of any other hole in the game. I want to say maybe a total of 8 or 9 times so far. It's a good one. I like it. Remember the first time I saw this, it was so intimidating. Pretty sure I was still using the Viper. It's quite hard to reach all the way into the Viper. Ooh, cut that close. It's a nice shot, all in all. Definitely want to. Actually, I think I like the Kingsmaker. I know I can get there. Power 3, now I'll have that extra wind resistance for later. Hopefully this works out just about right. A little too much. Hope I'm not between clubs again. Solid shot, nonetheless. Know that pressure. You see that timer clicking down, you don't want to take too much time measuring. It's a good job, though, by him for a quick eyeball. Give him a golf clap. Alright, so there's our sniper. I do not like it. It's interesting. I don't want to do that. Just see what happens here. Oh, this is how I got in the drink last time, though. Turned out okay. Such an awkward distance. Whew. That would have been sweet. So I know next time on the back nine on this hole, we either need to get closer or be a little further. That's just a bad distance for us. And I may even consider, I might use the Easter ball, just to help with that awkward distance problem. You know, minimize the amount of rings I have to move. Makes it easier. This hole doesn't really require any side spin the way I'm playing it, so maybe worth the sacrifice. I do like those balls. I've been holding on to them. So you never know when they're going to give you the next win 4 or win 5 ball. Could be forever. They'll probably be when I'm broke. And they always are. Same with the Power 5 balls. Always when I'm broke. Well, crap. Didn't mean to even watch his shot. The shootouts get me, man. They get me a lot. All right, 7 is sniper, so we should be okay. Kind of figured this would happen. Playing so late, there's not going to be a whole lot of people playing, therefore harder to find matchups. So we're going to go ahead and bunny ball this one. I like this hump. Because as you can see, there's not a lot of variance in this spot here. That's why I picked that spot. Just about 6 rings here. Do that pretty quickly. Hey, great. I do it too often. Yeah, that eyeball is pretty cool. Wish I had some of those, that's for sure. Pretty much playing a standard round of golf here. You need to do something special. All right. See if I can remember to just forfeit the shootout right away here. You go, Wild Bill. It's unfortunate because I've gone to shootout every hole, I think. So it's costing me some money, but time is money. I've already been in here almost 40 minutes. Should be set. Really, I think the only holes that I feel I need to switch clubs are those par threes to pull out the Guardian, the two of them, and Cataclysm, hole two. Other than that, pretty much go with my standard club set, which is nice because I'm most comfortable with it. It's the clubs I used for the longest stretch of time here. I mean, I've had this level 3 Apocalypse for like 5 months. Does not want to go to level 4, let me tell you. This guy's got it. But she's played less games than me, too. No, 1,000 more. Pretty good win percentage for 4,500 games. Unlucky, but fortunately for him, this hole is reachable. I'm assuming he's got a level 6 or 7 Nirvana, so. Oh. He's a Titan. God, that was so bad. That was ugly. I apologize to you viewers. I'm embarrassed. I feel like I just blinked at the exact wrong moment and it caused me to miss hit. It's terrible. Luckily, this is very reachable. So, there. Love how I can hit the perfect bunker shots. That's twice in this match, but missing woods. Woo, a little too much gas on that one. All right, still a birdie. If you can mess up your drive and still get a birdie, pat yourself on the back. It's often not the case. Pardon me a second, guys. Just gonna refill my drink. I guess I should take my putt first. Alright, and I will be right back. Try to adjust that camera a little bit there. Alright, need to drop this albatross bad. Not the time to hit great. Stop. Do not like the line from this side. Obviously still very reachable and everything, but I just don't like the angle. Yeah, from one rough to the other. Unlucky. Only the good thing those signs aren't real. You'd be screwed. Man. I have to. That's enough to get there. Hope it's not too much. A little hot. Close, but no cigar. All right, putter in for eagle. One of those front nines. I'm a little disappointed. Definitely had some bad shots on my part. Did not want to go -12 for the front because now I have to do all the work in the back. Just curious. Negative 24 is sitting. Top 30, somewhere in there, but not where I want to be. I need at least a 25 or 26, just to feel respectable. I know it's doable. I know it is. Hit a lot of good shots over the course of this tournament so far in these holes. Between all three accounts, and I made the weekend round in all three rounds, so that's a lot of repeating these holes. I've made some good shots. Quite a few of them yesterday, which is good, but I feel like this account has really struggled. I've surpassed it with my second account in fourth of the games. My clubs are nowhere near the clubs in this account here, and just can't catch those lucky breaks sometimes. A lot of real close shots that just don't fall. Or when it comes to regular play, a lot of the times, I'll have a great shot in the shootout, get like 0.8 yards or something away from the pin, and then the opponent 0.6. You can't even be mad about that. It's just the way it goes. Gave it just a touch of extra power, hopefully. That's better. Kept off that backspin one bar to make sure I didn't run into that rough. It worked out just about perfect. What I wanted to see. That's what we need to do. Play the hole if you mean to play the hole. Give him a nice shot. There's the Max Thorn. Close to hole. Need this one to drop. Oh, God. So close. Could have used that one. Close on his part, too. It's tough. It's tough to hit those. Still not an easy distance. Anything outside of 10 feet from the edge of the green takes some real skill to hit. Unless you're using a maxed out rapier, a whole bunch of topspin. But even then, it gets tricky because the topspin can mess with your ball guide. Or if you come in just a little to the side, it might be going through the cup, but it might come in really fast. Do you really like that club? If it had the ball guide the end bringer does, I'd probably be using it. Good luck, good luck. On to the next hole. Cataclysm time. I'm thinking Earthball might still be the way to go because it should be able to reach without overpowering or just the slightest bit of overpower. I want to really make sure I try to hit what I'm trying to hit. There's a lot of hazards over there, and I don't want to be in them. I would like to be on the green. Kingsmaker is probably the wrong ball to use here. Cutting down that wind is your enemy in this case. And pull out a blue marble. Hopefully it stops where it's supposed to stop. I would have liked a little closer, but that should be okay. So now you can still make it. But we're about the same distance. I'm not sure what the big dog level 6's distance is offhand. I'm getting a clean 180 with the Cataclysm, so plus the extra distance with the ball. Probably 200 yards. So this is a little better situation. That's max. Yeah. All right. Hoping this works out just right. Ugh. Still a little too much on it. Would have probably been good with about half of that top spin. Rather be rough than bunker, but still, rather be fairway or fringe. So with this shot, you don't have to compensate as much for that uphill. So as long as you're aiming plenty through the hole, you'll be fine, which I believe this is all downhill, so you should be okay. The fairway is, ooh, unlucky. Oh my god. Those hurt. It was just going slower than I was feeling. Man, now I need a few kick-ass holes here. That one hurts the soul. Switch back over to the Guardian. Need a hole in one now, for sure. Gotta hit this one. This is the one you really have an opportunity. You know, the other two are, you need a little luck on your side. This one, you just get it right, you can get there. Just never happy leaving a birdie on a par 5. So rarely do it. Not even close. I mean, safe, easy birdie, but not even close to the hole in one. That's why I don't like the Guardian. A ton of backspin really messes with the bounce with the wind. It's hard to predict your bounces. So it's safe. All right, I need some luck here. Not here, of course, but next hole. Oh, get rid of the Guardian. Just over an hour. Been pretty consistent how long this takes. Skipping all 4 shootouts. Seems to do a minute or 1 hour and 25 minutes. So I'm trying to see how close we get to that again today. Maybe pull out a special Kingsmaker. Maybe it'll bring me some luck. Change the wind on me here. A little further than I like. It's okay though. So maybe that ball will bring us some luck here. By my calculations, I need to one up every hole at this point in order to take first. So that means normally get a birdie, got to get an eagle. Normally get an eagle, got to get an albatross. I think that'd be the only way. That is not happening. I can promise you all that. Oh, it's all right. What'll make me really sad is when I log out of here after I'm done. If I go to check my other account that was in first place and I'm no longer in first. Gotta get at least 1 gold badge. Finally hit it perfect. Let's see if it pays off. Nope. 2 right. Spinning up 2 right on this hole. So if you notice the arc on that second hop there, it's pretty high. That means the wind will probably actually affect that hop. That's a rough putt, birdie. That's rough. Luckily for him, he didn't have to overpower it all, but these have to be perfect. Lucky. Lucky. Been there myself. Sometimes you do just get lucky. All right, 14, I believe. Is this par 3 I hate? Yes. Guardian. Open City Pin chest real fast. Hey, getting some good cards. Makes me feel like I really needed to do well in this because the chests are probably going to have good cards in it. Really need to make one back for that lost eagle. At least one. At this point now I want to get that 24. There's chances for it. Just gotta get lucky. Gotta get lucky. Risky way to play that hole, but it worked out. Every way is risky in the stupid hole. That tailwind, man, makes it so hard. Basically any other direction win on this hole would have made it a very doable hole-in-one opportunity with the Guardian. But with the tailwind, it makes it real hard because there's not enough green to really set yourself up. And if you risk it, if you play that fairway, you risk going into bunker or taking a very strange bounce because backspin and bounces do not go together. What's interesting is when I get to the last couple holes, all of a sudden I'll start climbing up the leaderboards. Most everybody's finished, so I'm not moving until I get to the scores. People are scoring. They'll start happening here soon. Albatross here would make that happen sooner than not, for sure. With the Kingsmaker again. Just not quite that same level of back power. So we were about here last time. There. Feels more like the distance I want. Really need this albatross. Come on. Root for me, future viewers. Alright, there's sniper at max. There's men, so we'll worry about sniper mid. Just about 8 rings exactly here. Hopefully. Gotta hit it perfect to find out. Hit it great again. We'll be okay, we'll not be in the hole. Darn. Perfect would have had it. Perfect would have had it, guys. Damn. And that's why I like playing that drive a little shorter. That sniper shot, it's, you know, he's got that weird slub distance. It's awkward. He'd be better off going with the backbone here for sure. Absolutely for sure. It's just going to be hard for him to actually aim. So he has to know his spot. And that's what happens when you miss. That's why this hole can be scary. That approach is easy if you leave yourself the right distance. You know, I'd say, I think sniper level 4 is good enough to take care of that hole. You just got to figure out where your distance is that you need to be at, so you're not in between clubs or way at the close to the bottom of it, or maxed out, depending on your wind direction. He's going to get in the hole, though. I feel it. See, I'm not sure if you... I feel like that's going to be short. He's shooting uphill. And great, no way. Really wanted the albatross there, guys. It's the best opportunity for one. Missed it by a millisecond. Jump 40 spots, one hole. Imagine what the albatross would have done. What's coming up? Like the sniper here over the Guardian for sure. Like I said, backspin and hills do not do well with the bounce, so I try to avoid the Guardian here. So that spot he's playing isn't bad either. I feel like it's slightly more unpredictable. I mean, with 10-mile-an-hour winds, pushing your accuracy. See, that's rough. At least it's a fairway. I guess we'll stay with Kingsmaker here. Can we get there? Oh my god! So close. See what I'm saying? Kind of the luck of the draw with this account. You know, could have been a little slower, would have been in the hole. A little more left, would have been in the hole. Probably a little, I guess slower is short, same thing. Oh, man. I needed that. I needed it bad. I don't want to have to get it on the last hole. I want it now. Only 2 more to go. The Eagle Albatross. That is how we need to finish this round, guys. That is how we need to finish. Eagle Albatross. So it needs to happen. It's just a bummer that they made that wind go northwest on us. The expert mode. It would be kind of nice if it was still just straight up and down like it was in the other levels, or at least it was closer to straight up and down. Good shot. tend to keep playing this whole one poorly, one good, so let's see if I can keep that trend at least. Much rather have, I feel like typing might be not the way to go because I want that second shot. I know I can. Right there. Better. See if it goes where I need it to. All right. Should be using our thorn here. See, that was the idea there. Cutting down just a little more wind than he is. I should be like 8.5. Not that it ultimately is going to make that much of a difference, because we got mostly tailwind. Every little bit helps, right? I feel your pain, my friend. Darn close to max here. Come on. Got it. All right. Needed that one. That one helped. That one helped. Gotta love getting the gold chests out of that, too. Beneficial hole indeed. Let's see if we can finally albatross. Oh, that's where I saw the 50 before. I was wondering. Need this albatross. I didn't get a single albatross. Oh, I might have got one in the qualifying round with this account. I got one in the opening and one in the weekend with my pro. No, I'm lying. Just one in the opening. And I think I got one in the opening with my rookie as well. So they all have gotten one. This would be the time. Last hole. Nice shot. Well played. Again with the great. Luckily, between the curl and the side spin, it shouldn't matter. I should be okay, but you don't want to hit great. Don't get in the habit of it. Get in the habit of hitting perfect. There are times it is good to hit off the target. You know, specifically doing curl shots or something like that where you want to increase the curl. But you have to compensate for that so you're aiming off in the first place. Does our opponent get it? It's going to be close. Oh my god. Unlucky. Should have got it. He had the line. Alright, so I know 2 bars of backspin will get me there. Or topspin, I'm sorry. There. No. Ugly. Eagles out 24. Really could use that 25. It would have pushed me up into a much better bracket, I think. 25 might have reached top 10. I didn't really check. I wasn't looking at that. I just looked at the very top of the leaderboard. That's rough. Tough tournament. You know, the first place strokes are 4 strokes ahead of me. That's not crazy. Especially considering I gave away a par 5. Well, it's going to about do it here. Just going to forfeit. Go check the leaderboard. See where we end. Pretty much count on staying about where we are because we're so close to the end of the tournament here. 27th. So we got a pretty solid chance. You know, guess 3783, 971 has no chance. Eric can, but he's going to have to make up for it. William, the only people that could probably knock me out. Well, guys, thanks for watching. It's been fun. Stay tuned for the next video.